Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Russ. Here we talk about skincare, makeup, fitness, getting successful, basically just kind of being a baddie. And so in this video, I actually wanted to touch on some of the skincare routines that I've been doing back in 2022, just to kind of review what I've been doing and what worked, what really didn't work. But yeah, let's just get right into it. So first up, we have CeraVe. CeraVe, obviously, dermatologist approved. It's a really good brand. So I would say, like, if you are looking for somewhere to start, go there, because that's gonna be your safest bet. And it works as a cleanser and a moisturizer. Now, I used to use their face wash, the foaming cleanser, and moisturizing cream. Now, I use the foaming cleanser, which is for normal to oily skin, if I'm not mistaken, just because personally, I like my soaps to foam. It just makes me feel a little bit more comfortable about it. And with that one, it was really good. It's just, for some reason, I feel like my skin kind of got used to it and just started treating it like it was regular soap. But I will say it really did help to keep my acne under control. When I started going to high school, I ended up getting a lot of acne, and so CeraVe, I feel like it was kind of moderate. With the moisturizer, I really did kind of feel as though it was just regular lotion. With me, when I use lotion, sometimes like on my elbows, it'll like turn white. The lotion that I applied kind of dried out my skin and wasn't really working well. I would say CeraVe face washes are really good. Their moisturizers are good for areas like your face, but to use it on your body, I would say lean towards another product that I'm gonna mention later on in this video. Alright, so next, for this one, I saw the Neutrogena face cleanser and exfoliator. But of course, since, you know, I was out here struggling, I decided to get the Equate brand. The Equate brand is, of course, when you buy store brand, almost imitation products, generally they're gonna have the same ingredients. They're gonna do the same thing, just gonna be at a lower price. It worked really well. It was an exfoliator and a face cleanser duo. I mean, you know, those just generally work well. I liked it because it was the foaming cleanser and it was actually pretty strong. I remember I did makeup and I used both of those products and I had no makeup left on my skin at all. My skin was fresh. I would say those products were really decent, especially because of how affordable they are. I mean, if you're looking for a good product, you know, Neutrogena products are really good when it comes to skincare, but when you get that Walmart or that Walgreens dupe, where it literally does the same thing, just at a cheaper price, I mean, go for it. I would say both really good. If you see it, grab it. That's what I recommend. I was also using, for moisturizer, so Vaseline, they have their lotion line. Because I was stretching that penny, I decided to get the Equate version. And I would say when it comes to the Vaseline products, I don't know what it is, but I just feel like for some reason I don't get the same results. I used the Equate brand dupe, I guess you could say. It was good, it was nice, it did what it had to do, but it just wasn't that Vaseline product. Like, I will say that Vaseline, for some reason, I haven't found anything that's worked for me in a similar way. Which is surprising because, like I was saying, they have similar products and they do similar things. So I don't know what it is that Vaseline's got in a lotion, but it works. So I would say when it comes to that, try it for yourself. Of course, everybody's different, and plus, you know, I have a history of eczema. I wouldn't say that I'm a really good representative of like a majority of people. When it comes to having good quality products, sometimes you need to go to that name brand. I believe that Vaseline is one of those brands. Another brand that I actually really like is Cetaphil. It's just like CeraVe, dermatologist recommended and tested. They're both really big names in the skincare industry when it comes to affordable skincare, at least, even though CeraVe is more on the higher end. I will say Cetaphil is also a really good one if you're just looking for like a gentle cleanser, something that's not going to be doing the most. Like, if you're just looking for a daily acne wash, facial cleanser, something to just wash your face with and feel comfortable with, I would say Cetaphil is a really good one to use. And they even have moisturizers as well, which the moisturizers, I kind of have the same opinion that I did with the CeraVe. I'm sorry, baby, but if I'm out here moisturizing, it better look moisturized. But Cetaphil, I actually do recommend. I actually really like those products. This next product I'm actually currently using. I'm actually about to finish that up, and I'm moving on to another product from that line. I went to Walmart, and you know, that day I was feeling a little bougie. I was a little bit like, okay, you know, I'm walking in here with a little bit of money to spend. So I go in and I look at Neutrogena, and I see this Neutrogena Hydro Moisturizing Face Wash. I've heard about it here and there, but I haven't actually like saw any reviews about it. But I was feeling bougie. I knew Neutrogena worked, so I was like, you know what? Let me get me some Neutrogena. And I've been using it, and I've got to say, it's actually really good. Because, I mean, the hydro moisturizing part, I mean, I guess I don't really notice it because it's a facial cleanser. I wash it off. It's not like I keep it on my face, so I guess I don't really realize it. But as far as, first of all, it foams really nice. Like, a little bit goes a long way, and it's really, really, really well at gently cleansing the face. It so far is really high on my list of skincare products that I would totally buy again. I 100% recommend, and because the little goes a long way, that things last me for like months. I've even used aloe vera gel, which aloe vera gel is really good, but that's not really like a moisturizer. I just use that as like a base, and I put my moisturizer on top of that. I always would recommend some type of aloe something. Aloe gel, aloe cream, aloe lotion, just to prep your skin to be moisturized. When you get out of the shower, come out, put on that aloe gel, because I use aloe gel. And then put your moisturizer on top. Give it either a couple days or 1 week. Your skin is going to be glowing. When I was using that aloe, my skin was literally shining for the gods. Like, for the gods. When I tell you, use it, use it. Now, next, I gotta give it to them. That Vaseline, I use the Cocoa Butter Vaseline lotion. That, I've gotta say, is really, really good. I've used it, and it just really makes my skin feel super hydrated. I haven't noticed my elbows getting that white cast at all. Like, it says lotion, but I don't know, it's got something else in it, and you shine. You definitely shine. Take your behind, and you better save up them pennies, girl, and you better go and get you some Vaseline lotion, because it's really good. Really good. I recommend it. 10 out of 10, period. Now, let's talk about body wash. I've been hearing people talking about Dove. I already been told y'all I got eczema. I could not use bar soap for the life of me. Bar soap and me, like, I couldn't, like, bar soap, you couldn't catch me. You could not catch me. And when I was using it, I was having those outbreaks. And it's just, for me, it's very drying. My skin feels really stripped. I don't know what it is, child, but not for me. And then Dove used to be everybody's favorite. It used to be my mom's favorite. I would use it, and the way it would make my skin feel, like, I don't know. And so that was the bar soap. So I tried using the liquid soap, and it was like they dissolved the bar of soap in a bottle of water and poured it into a thing and called it liquid soap. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I get that same feeling and that same reaction. So normally when I use liquid soaps, I don't get that experience at all. But with Dove, I get that experience. I have to speak on it because everybody's out here recommending Dove and saying Dove is amazing and Dove is this and Dove is that and da-da-da-da. But I'm speaking from girlies who are different. Okay, them girlies who not built like everybody else. Okay, Dove just don't work for me. I think it smells beautiful. I think it looks beautiful. I mean, it's very aesthetically pleasing. Like, you know, when you're actually washing, I don't know, I guess maybe it's the hype, but it be getting to me. You know what I'm saying? But then when I rinse everything off and I walk out of that tub, I'm like, I don't want to move because I'm going to get wrinkles. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just my skin. I think the hype is too much. And especially the fact that it's a drugstore product, but it's one of those more like high-end drugstore products where it's going to be a little bit more expensive. Me personally, it's not that serious because I could go and I can get me some soft soap. I don't know if y'all heard of soft soap. But I remember as a kid, my mom had soft soap and it was a pomegranate one, and it smelled so beautiful. I always used to use her soap, so then me and my mom stopped using each other's soaps, and you know, I was with Suave or whatever, so it's been many years since I have smelled the pomegranate soft soap. I remember I was walking into Walmart and I was looking for some unique smells, but then soft soap caught my eye. And I was like, wait a minute, that's that soap. So I got me the pomegranate, and when I tell you, when I smelled that pomegranate soft soap, it took me back. It took me back. Like, it really took me back to when I was a kid and I was showering and I was using my mom's soap, and like, it just reminded me of my childhood. So soft soap is the vibe, child. They have like this almond shea butter, which to me smells like Play-Doh. But when I had somebody else smell it, they said, oh, that smelled real good. It smelled like Play-Doh to me. And so me washing myself every day, having to smell all of that, it's a little too much. With that being said, that fragrance, I tried it personally, didn't like it, wasn't for me. It was cute though. So now moving on to another fragrance, which was the Blackberry Sugar Burst. It has sugar, and I was like, oh my god, like, this is actually really cute, you know. Now you gotta be a little careful with sugar, because you know, you gotta wash that off really well, or else it's gonna really, like, it's gonna do the opposite of what you wanted it to do. But it smelled really fresh. I was using it during the summertime, but you know, the whole sugar thing for me was just not clicking, and because it had the sugar grains in it, the exfoliation was just a little bit too much for me as far as a daily body wash goes. So I decided just to toss that one out the window. Soft soap is cheaper. Soft soap has a lot more fragrances, I find. Like, when I walk into a Walmart, when I walk into a Walgreens, I don't see too much versatility with the fragrances, but when I move over to soft soap, I just see there's a whole damn shelf of just soft soap, and there ain't no repeating fragrances, and it's real good. But my favorite, my all-time favorite from soft soap, I don't even know what it's called, but it's the coconut. I have gotten compliments, okay? I had stayed over with some friends. Okay, the shower was on the other side of the house, so it wasn't that shower. I walked into the room right after I got in the shower, and everybody was like, what's that smell? It smells like coconuts. It smells really good. What's that smell? They was getting real hungry. I know that's right. And I was like, it's my body wash. And they were like, huh? And I was like, yeah. So you're damn right. When I got that, I was damn well, for sure, using that soft soap from that point forward. Because when you get compliments like that, that's how you know you're on the right track. So now, I want to talk about Suave. Now, I don't really have like too much experience with Suave, because when I was using Suave, I was using a lot of like the men's sports Suave, but I was one of the broke girlies, okay? And Suave's pretty cheap. Let's talk about their milk and honey fragrance. Very sweet. Even just to hear it, like milk and honey, like, oh, that's so much power, like, period. So when I smelt it, I was like, oh, wait a minute, like, let me hop on that. Right? Okay. For me, it was a little too much. I was real excited about it. I was literally bragging to all of my friends, look at this good quality, cheap soap that I'm trying out. Y'all need to get on this. Before it started getting crazy, it was about $1 something. And I was like, what are y'all doing? Like, y'all over here buying all these crazy, extravagant products. And look at this right here. Like, let me hook you up. Like, hello? Let's get into it. Now, I wash my towels, rags, everything once a week. That's just me. I would start to realize after a couple days of using this body wash, I use washcloths. My washcloth would start to smell. And I'm like, what? I'm like, I just washed this. Why am I experiencing this when I ain't never experienced it before? So I'm smelling it and I'm like, oh my God, like, why does it smell like something sweet gone bad? It was the milk and honey body wash. I was so heartbroken. And then smelling this made me hate the smell. And then I got traumatized, especially because, you know, you're in the shower and it's really hot and steamy, and so the smell just kind of evaporates and the aromas all around you, and it's very like, it was a little too much. I was literally choking and gagging on milk and honey. I did not consent. I'm like, I don't know, because if that washcloth smells like that, imagine how I smell after, you know, a little bit, you know. And I'm actually going out into the world and doing things, and my washcloth is just sitting there drying. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I don't know about that. So y'all take that information as you may, okay, and do with it as you please, because period. It's good, it's nice, it's very affordable, you know, but not for me. So, moving on. So, all of these products that I've mentioned in these videos are all great and dandy. They're amazing, they're good, they work well, you know. If I said it in this video, it's because I actually kind of liked it and I would recommend it to people who are willing to try it. I'm not a skincare guru. I don't really know a lot of different ingredients. I don't have any certifications, qualifications to even really speak on this topic. I mean, I'm just doing this for fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, sharing what I've used and my opinion on how they've worked for me personally. So of course, if you try them and you have a better result, or if you have a different experience, as you should, then you do what you do. You know, and I would say as well, I can even link in the description some channels that are really good at explaining the actual science. They have a lot more helpful, useful, and specific information. So definitely check out the links down in the description below, and you can follow me on social media. Definitely, if you liked today's video, like and subscribe down below. Bell, post notifications if you want to be notified for whenever I upload a video. I appreciate you guys for staying tuned, keeping with me through my inconsistencies. I hope you guys have a blessed day, blessed night, and that you are all able to at least learn a little something or get a couple more suggestions that you can add to your skincare bucket list, to-do list thing. I love you guys. Bye.